again. Here we go.
Okay, let's recap a bit, shall we?
Let's do it.
This was meant to be
At
a
least
new
for 3
start,
minutes that it
really.
takes to load.
A perfect world. Free from all the evil that had corrupted each and every corner of the known and unknown universe. It was going to be a place of safety for the kids, the little yous. You little... Well, so far, so good. But things started to go wrong soon after you arrived.
Yep, I know.
Now, I can understand your initial shock coming face to face with Maxis, especially after so long.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Same.
But you did
stuff.
the right thing. You followed the plan. You brought the summoning key here.
I hate how long
And you destroyed
this
that
cutscene
bloody
runs
machine once and for
before you
all.
can actually play. I hate it. It's the worst part of the map.
Thing is, Maxis went and ballsed everything up.
There we go. Alright. Revelations. Day 2.
We put our fates in the hands of a madman. Truly, we have reaped what we have sown. You have sealed your own fate.
The best thing about this is that you spend $500 on it's only money, but you get 1,000 for finishing it. So it effectively doubles everything you got. What a zombie. Four rounds a knife, as per usual. See here. Get that extra cash out of there. And there's Mr. Rocks. There. Not today. Nope. Alright, so I finally get to find this third spawn for the shield piece. I still don't know where it is.
The child, Samantha. We did save her, I remember.
Your voice is too loud. I feel like there should be a spawn for the shield piece up in here. But there it is.
Why would someone just leave this lying here?
Vlogger, Chino Numa. Of course we get the garbage gun.
Good night. Too many hell pigs this day.
There's a ton of new weapons in here. Just a matter of getting them. Now let's see where there she is. Sorry, all you social justice warriors.
This is not the better tomorrow Richtofen promised. This is a land of nightmares, as though hell itself has taken form.
That flew straight up. Alright. I see you, Treyarch. I see what you're trying to do. actually only the second round I've ever played completely alone on this map. The rest of the time, split screening with a roommate.
Look, but no touch.
Super different. Which is awesome, actually.
Be quiet. Now and forever. What was Plan B if I empty weapon? Must be Plan Bang on Hell Big Head. You should not be here.
See here. Cool.
Perhaps hell is where we really are.
I think it'd be cool if we could turn this on instead of doing that
Condemning our souls
garbage
to
thing
eternal purgatory.
that we actually have to do.
I must attempt to make contact with the mysterious Dr.
Awesome. I can definitely actually use this as one of the better things I could have gotten, actually. Alright. Where are they? Where are they at? This is still a good training spot, even though it's not still Origin. Train's the same. Oh crap.
They look like
I hate it
big
when that
meat
happens. It's
firecrackers.
just the game being stupid. It knows I don't want that freaking nuke in my life, so it gives it to me. Alright, let's get out of here. Basically, the name of the game in this map is going to be Lanterns, Lanterns, Lanterns. Because some of the lanterns, as you'll see, as you guys can see, are empty. Some of them have a little flame in them. And then some of them have like a little wisp type deal going on. I think it has something to do with like these 4 papers that you can get. I haven't really had a whole lot of time to try that out, so this is going to be the time that we do that. And literally every single one of these generators is just a fantastic training spot.
Except for times I am not.
Sweet. Let's train you up. Get this done. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Four-legged creatures do not last long against Nikolai. Though really, they don't count.
Sweet. Bug round. Hit me with it, game. Oh, it's not here. I don't know what the third spawn for that is. Sweet, let's figure that out. Should be this way. Not entirely sure. No, that's Origins. I know there's one more door someplace. Now, where is it? It's not that way. Because basically what it is there's like 3 areas per area, so it's like 9 different maps pretty much. Which is cool, it's just kind of confusing when this Origins area loops back down through Mob of the Dead here, which just links directly back into Origins. And I like it, but I have no dang clue where to go right now. Maybe this area only has 2, but I can't imagine they'd do that. But what I'm doing right now is I'm looking for a steering wheel type deal. It's this bottom far right. It's actually the flag, the ammo flag from Shadows of Evil. For anyone who has done the Easter egg, or tried to, I guess. It's not too horribly far into it. That's one of the spawns. What the heck is going on there? Oh, it's the box. Let's see here. So one of the spawns is on that little dirt hill. And that's the third spawn right there. Right, cool.
Starting to like treasure hunt puzzle. Only a little bit though.
Sweet. So there's that. That's cool. Let me just pause this a second. Start my YouTube queue back up. Have something running in the background. The third spawn is right here where this little texture glitch is. So here we are in Verupt. Let's see. That's creepy. There's... Nope. Hopefully it's a spawn too, because that's the absolute best one it can be at. Of course not. I need more points.
You want dance? I accept. Troika death dance.
Shield piece here, and the spawn for the skulls right there. The second and third spawns are both in chairs up top. I'll just go show you real quick. Got a little time here before they drop. One's right there in that chair. And the other one is right here in this chair. So basically both entrances and then one kind of in the middle. It's annoying because you have to open 2 doors sometimes to get both of them, which is actually what just happened. So that wasn't the best thing ever. Let's see here. So we got 2-2, and something that's kind of weird about this map is it doesn't tell you what you're trying to craft until you're already doing it. So like if you find a piece to the Keeper Protector, it'll say Keeper Protector, or the Dragon Shield will say Dragon Shield, but the other 2 I still haven't found pieces to, so it doesn't say anything at all.
Okay,
and this is the A1 10 out of 10 training spot in my opinion. Just around this particular kind of like Zetsubo type deal. That's actually a tree from Hunted in multiplayer. It's near the it's on the same side as A spawn, near the lodge.
And it's making it
If anyone
really
cares.
hard to keep this reality stable. I mean, honestly, look at it. It's practically held together with tape and bits of string.
Did you actually use your teeth? Fresh ammo always lowers stress
Nope.
levels.
The only problem is I'm not used to
Pick a
the
wrong target, Space Pig.
being targeted by every single zombie in the map right now, because in multiplayer, double the zombies spawn, but it'll usually skew to like one person how many go there. I don't really know what like the system they got in place for that is, if it's just random or what, but it'll usually go to just one person and
Your touches are welcome.
stay near them more than the other person. Let's see here. And welcome to Knockdown Totem.
The atmosphere is cold. I feel the hairs bristling on the back of my neck.
Where is this thing? Okay, now I got the wire spawning in. Now I can find Jug. Oh, it just wasn't showing up. Stupid map. Let's see what we got going on as far as challenges
That
go.
definitely tasted
The
better
Dragon
before.
Shield, 7 rounds, 3 more was okay. It said survive 3 rounds in here. I mean, probably pull that one out pretty fast as soon as I get the shield. So that's what I'm actually gonna do. Just run and grab a shield. Take to the starting area. And I have 2 of the 3 pieces. Sorry, cool. So I showed you the 3 spawns for the 2 pieces that I have right now. The 3 spawns for the 2 pieces of the Apothecary Keeper, or the Keeper Protector. And now I'll show you where this last bit of the Keeper Protector is. I don't really know what it's supposed to be. It looks like kind of like a rock, or just like a. I just kind of call it the purple. And from whoever I'm playing with will just kind of know what that means. But it's basically this little, like, kind of just purple potato, pretty much. And it's the last piece. So it's over here. If you take the left door out of spawn, it'll take you here too, but I went the right way because that's where the box was. Let's see. Ah, that's what I was talking about right here. This wisp.
In retrospect, it probably wasn't the best idea to leave the most powerful artifact in this or any other dimension just lying on the fucking table. But in all fairness, Maxis was a bit of a wild card. I mean, you remember he was actually just a little drone the last time you saw him. Anyway, he's in the summoning
Take me.
now. So that if I know how we're gonna get him out.
So as far as I can tell, there's 4 of those lantern things, like 1 for each floating rock area. Welcome to Kino, by the way. That's what this is.
Like entering another world.
So I'm gonna look around for that next wisp. I think the next door is $1,500. So I'll have to do that in a second. But one of the spawns for the purple is over here on this table. Right there. The zombie's just gonna keep spawning in so until it screws me over. I think the store is 15. No, it's 12.50. Alright, cool, so we can do this too. Welcome to Jurassic Draca. Let's see, where's that
It was far
spawn
too easy
at?
for them to sneak up on me.
Right there, that's the purple.
My hoarding tendencies are getting worse.
So that's one.
Or better.
Basically what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to train this guy up until I can turn off gravity. Just because it's going to make it quite a bit easier on me. Like in the end when I'm having to do like actual steps and progress and all that good stuff. Got it? No. I'm gonna keep looking for this lantern while I'm in here too. I don't see a lantern. Got some Fallout 4 soundtrack playing here. Alright. Well, if anyone's played Kino before, they know why I'm staying here. Because this stage is an even better training spot from before, because the entire front is rounded like this. So you can banana train, circle train, oval train, kind of just lerp around train. Don't go in this, you cannot activate it, and it will just kill you, because you'll get cornered by everything. So what I like to do when I train is I like to have like a shotgun, or like a one-hit kill gun, and like a assault rifle or a LMG, preferably an LMG like later, just for headshots and such. But I don't like to have my LMG out all the time, because it slows you down a ton, like enough to get you killed. So I always run with this in case one gets in my way. And this one spot on the floor, a zombie will always stick there and not move. I don't know why. I don't know if that's for something. But yeah, that happens. I don't. Unless you shoot it. then it gets going. It's like, hey man, you hit me. Why? I was just standing there. I wasn't doing nothing. Kind of like black people in the 60s, you know what I mean? Just standing there getting assaulted.
Until I decide to stop, I am unstoppable.
And I think the cool thing about this stream, or these few streams I'm going to be doing in the following couple days, is that I don't know what I'm doing on this map yet. Which, I hope it'll be kind of fun to watch, just kind of like how to figure it out and everything. So for right now, I'm still just looking for lanterns and opening up the rest of the map. I'll show you those other two spawns for the purple too. Over here. So you go over here in this Primus statue area, there's a spawn right there, or in that basket there. And then there's... Oh, I guess I showed you all three. That's the other one. Now let's see if we can find some dank lantern action up in this. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can do this last one. Usually doesn't go so well, because the reload time on these guns is garbage. But there we go. Alright, done. Done. Now we can open Pack-a-Punch. I'm actually not going to do that right now. I'm going to go back to my plant training area. Yep. And anyone who's played like Shadows of Evil with the Rift knows how to learn to get through the portals and everything. It's the same system pretty much. Like you can see a little glimpse of what's on the other side through it, and it's a good way to tell where you're gonna go. Where it's gonna where it's gonna take you. The same thing. So yeah, it's a good way to tell where you're gonna end up. Be careful though, because I often get the picture for the spawn and the picture for this one confused. Just because they're both super. Oh. Let's see here. Sorry, I just gotta let the teacher know what was up today. If you don't know what happened with me today, probably don't need to, but I'll let you know. And I would say that
You should have hit me harder.
sorry guys, I know not a whole lot of you know me like personally, but if you're watching this stream, you know me pretty dang personally probably. You're either my dad or one of my best friends. And that's about how this channel goes. But hopefully one day we'll get someone outside the squad, outside the little Utah bubble. $7,000 for who knows what I'm about to do. Actually, I know what I'm about to do. I'm gonna go open Pack-a-Punch, so that'll be pretty dank for y'all to see. And then I'm gonna find some lanterns. I have the whole map, like the entire map, every door open right now. I think, like 98% sure. There might be one door in the starting room I don't have open, but basically to open Pack-a-Punch, you're gonna go to Noct. I'm not Pack-a-Punching either of these guns either. Nope. And you go upstairs here to this. There's usually a control panel there. There it is. Had me worried. I was like, did I do the Easter egg? Is the Easter egg it takes away the control panel? I hope not, because that's stupid. Anyway, so I'm gonna whip out my kill 'em quick gun just in case. And then there's this like big flying space tumor that's gonna fly by, and like that. And you gotta be there as soon as it happens, otherwise it won't work. Here's another one of those lanterns that just hasn't rendered in yet.
I think I've found a way to talk
So that's
to you.
2.
Given all the shit hitting
Right.
the fan, there's not much I can do other than give you a bit of encouragement. How
So
about I give you some facts? Little ones.
if my hunch is correct,
It'll be good for morale.
I think that these lanterns, when completed, will unlock a staff. I could be 100% wrong about that, but when you click one, like when you find a lantern, every single time it'll say like, oh, it was kind of stupid of us to leave the most important artifact ever on a table, and they just like, oh, Maxis, you freaking retard, why'd you do that? This guy eats ya. And then you gotta basically give him some very harsh and fast chemotherapy by wrecking his tumors here.
Get in there.
And there's good old Pack-a-Punch. And then in order to get out, you just get shot out the back end. Here we are. Back in good old DE. Now before I can... Oh, nope, 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 nope. 2, 3, 4. Oh, that took the head off that. Now he's gonna start getting running at me. But before I can feel adequately comfortable with trying to... Oh, he dropped the max ammo. I will gladly take that from you. Before I can feel comfortable like moving on... Sorry, I keep cutting that sentence off, but before I feel comfortable moving on, I have to have gravity turned off in here so I can get the shield. And I'll show you why in a second. There's one. And this was annoying in Horizon Rocket 2 because actually if you played it you know why, but I'll just say it anyway. This one zombie, he'll just screw you up when you're trying to get the gravity turned off because you have to stand on these pads for I think 5 seconds a piece. And you gotta do it four of them. And if a zombie's near you, you can't get like hit. Find the shield piece before I turn off gravity, actually. Alright, so gravity's off, spawns are up on the walls. There's usually one right here. Here's one right here.
I will add this to my possibly
There's another one right
useful
there.
collection.
On the other side of that wall. So that's 3 spawns for that shield part. Now, I always build the shield in knocked because, well, hell, I don't really know why. I just kind of the only crafting table I've seen. So I'll go right up the stairs, straight this way, and not die crafting it. Hopefully, sweet, challenge complete. Challenges are down here on this thing. I don't know what any of them to do. I'm waiting to finish all 3. Now that says finish 7 rounds, so maybe that's just like kill the last zombie here. I don't know yet. But go over here. Where's the box? Is it the same spot probably? So I'm just gonna roll on back to Origins, which is straight through the Mob of the Dead portal, I believe. I believe it is anyway. And then you'll get used to where these spawns and everything are. You'll see Mob of the Dead pretty clearly there, with like the bodies and everything. Almost midnight. Got about an hour left till I have to go to bed. College is a pain, let me tell you what. Oh, and I'll show you how to build the Keeper Protector too. I didn't realize I got all the pieces. So I got the Dragon Shield, I got the Keeper Protector, I got Pack-a-Punch unlocked. Showed you how the box works, jump pads. So you basically know how, and there's a Wisp.
Something else I
Sweet.
should probably
Oh, and you can get the Ragnaroks out of the box. Forgot to mention that. I like to get the box power, Gobblegum, and
otherwise known
see if I
as
can
a
still get it.
Or
See if I
is
can
it
upgrade those maybe.
God?
Because I know if you have that and
Whatever
you
way
whip
you
out
slice
like
it or
the,
spell it, it's the reality
I don't
beyond.
know.
Beyond
Gosh, I
the
don't want that
world
back.
you
Keep it.
know, beyond your perception.
I want to see if I
Just so
can
we're clear,
upgrade the
I'm
Ragnaroks. Maybe
absolutely
like some
not
element, like some
talking about
weaponized 115
That's a
Ragnaroks.
whole
Other
other
than
can of worms.
just normal 115. Like
Speaking of which,
I mean, it's cool. It's just
you know how
I
people
want
say
better.
when you cut a worm in half, both parts keep on living? Well, they do. Kind of, for a bit. But then one of them dies.
Ooh, what
Not
the
sure if it's
heck?
the
Oh,
arse
that's
or
a
the head.
what?
That's the problem
This
with
is in this map?
worms. They're a bit short on distinguishing features.
Okay.
What was the point I was making?
Hold on a second. I got a buddy that'll like to see a picture of this. 1 second. Pathican servant on Revelations. Send that out to everyone, even if they don't know what it means. As per usual. Alright. Taken care of. That's actually that's cool. I like that a lot. ERM. I want a Peacekeeper Mark II. That gun is what's up. It's awesome. It's powerful. I wanna Pack-a-Punch it. Oh, nope. I don't want any leafies here in my queue. Nope. Keep that. I'm just gonna dump all my money on this because honestly, at round 8, I don't need a Pack-a-Punch gun, especially if I just got double tap. That's just what I'm thinking anymore. Anyway, I haven't tried training around the actual generator, around like actual Gen 3 yet. I did a lot in Origins. Oh, I'm getting all sorts of special stuff.
Creature? Is it baby?
I'm pretty set up. Okay, so I'm gonna go find this 4th lantern. That is the goal, because that's gonna do something for sure. So there hasn't been one in spawn. to rise and draw. Oh.
In the beginning, and believe me, there was a beginning, everything was in its proper place. Time was linear, just as it should be. But a little thing called element 115 changed all that. Especially when, what was it again? Yes, when group 935 came along. Once they started messing around with it, they buggered everything up. 115 shouldn't even exist in your dimension. But nonetheless, here we are. Bloody teleporters.
Okay. Well, that was dumb. There's 4 lanterns. Is there a 5th one? Maybe there's more lanterns. I don't know. I feel like those should do something. Or maybe I'm just, I don't know, am I missing something? I don't know if anyone like knows, but I don't know what to do now. Maybe, or there's been a couple lanterns just like fire. That doesn't do anything. I'm gonna go survive some rounds and knocked just because I want to get those out of the way while I have a wonder weapon on me. It didn't say they had to be concurrent rounds, so I'm hoping that logic stands for the challenge tombstone or whatever the heck that dang thing is. I would really appreciate it if the slide would work. I think that'd be dope. I am not on the bottom floor. Yes, I am. Cool. Alright, let's see what training is like here, because I have not done it yet. Oh my gosh, they teleport. That is not good. That is a bad thing. That ruins training routes right there. Maybe this is gonna be like a big. This is gonna be a massive train, actually. There. Oh, survive 7 rounds. Not Grand Tolton. Here, have this black hole cannon tentacle porn gun. I hear a boss, or actually that might just be the big old pack-a-punch fella out there. I hit you with a grenade and you die. Probably not. Alright, cool. Man, I've been playing a lot of zombies lately, I just realized that. I guess this isn't one that just kinda... This might be a boss round. I might have to skedaddle right out of here. Call me a noob, but I don't know how to train here. Like, this is a garbage place to... Oh. The only reason I am down here even sort of braving that is because I've got some dank set up right now. It's good to know that none of these spots where there should be a stairway is actually a stairway.
Part of me hoped you would not come down this time.
So I'm going to be using mostly equipment down here. Don't want to go back there. Keep maybe like a banana train in front of these pillars back around here. Yep, that's open now. That used to be a corner that you get trapped in. Yes, this is going to be like a weird slurpy cashew train.
3, 5, 4, 6, 7, 9. I lose count.
I don't think this is like a good high round spot at all. Wouldn't be a challenge on the tombstone if it was. Like, usually that door right there I'd prefer to stick closed just because Actually, I should get a shirt that says it, but don't open the help door. That's like my favorite quote from like 2006 or whenever the heck this was out. 2003 maybe even. Don't open the help door ever, which is what that is. Because it opens up another entry point that doesn't need to be open. And you never want more entry points that absolutely have to be open. Just keep surviving. Just keep surviving. Surviving this stupid challenge. This challenge is what kills me. It might be actually. Probably gonna save last of the round just to get a new shield. This isn't something I want to go into without that. Didn't make him run, which means he's probably not the last. But it's looking like he is. So we're gonna whip this out. Oh, anyone who hasn't seen this, there you go. I just assume everyone's seen it because it was in like trailers, and if you're watching this, you've seen the trailers, so not too worried about keeping you up to date with what everything does. I'm more showing you how to get it, maybe progressing a little bit, hopefully progressing a little bit. Because as of right now, I can only hope. How many rounds have we been in here? A few. See if it shows any progress. Inside the apothecon. Oh, that's what... Okay. So the apothecon is that big old... that. I have to kill 3 of the guys with 3 heads up in that. Which is terrible, because that is the worst spot in the map to train. Period. No doubt about it. Yep. Alright, so I guess out there we go. Nope, we're going to train it. We are going to train a Marburg. What a bad day. No, we're not.
Yes, helping. The light of death is not your friend.
Shove that gel up in there. Sweet. So basically the challenge is to kill 3 of them up in here. I don't know if that does anything to that, but boy, am I gonna try. Alright, isn't that neat, you guys? Holy crap. I do not know what spawns are like. What's up, yo?
I should keep distance from tentacles. I am seeing too many tentacles today. We succeed only in making beast more cranky.
You tired, man? Well, I guess probably, or else you wouldn't have said like, I'm so tired. Can't be that tired. It's only been a full school day.
You have no head. You should fall down now. Oh wait, you have more.
One of 3. Let's get that guy. Nope. Dead eyes. Ugh. for sure. That's what I need right now. Still in Origins. Still in the good old Eye of Gems. That pyramid didn't spawn in. That is a max ammo that I will gladly take.
Why not infinite ammo? It would be so much more efficient. Their blood will fly everywhere.
Dude, that toothbrush makes some weird noises. Yeah. I don't know, it just does like the... Yeah, it's like normal, and then it does like the...
Yeah, moving around.
No, like it gets higher pitched every now and again. No, that's not what I meant. Like that.
Oh yeah.
Like, is that a thing toothbrushes just do now? Am I right, guys? All my no viewers. Oh, here's how you build the Apothecary Keeper. Right on that thing. I'm gonna wait till I'm not zombieing, though. Till I find a way to lose a zombie. Check this out. And it pops this little fella there. Don't know what it does.
We stole Skull
yet.
And killed many keepers in process.
Awesome.
Much has gone wrong already. Need you add to my troubles?
This thing is as good as it was in Geno. Gonna wait for the box to spawn back in. One landmass away. Take me there. Hey. That's pretty good. I will take... Nope. Not what I thought it was. Not what I thought it was.
Pleasant.
I also think it's kind of weird that the characters don't like the taste of the perks. Like, I have some perks at my house and they taste pretty good. Because those are just like Jones Soda. Nope. In case anyone's wondering, I'm trying to... Can I back push this? Probably not. Boy, am I gonna try.
Weapon looks like it will blow big wind, huh? Today has been a long day. Wait, is this today? Or is it tonight?
You on the bed? Night, man.
I used to make my wife laugh. It was her favorite thing about me. I should try to laugh more.
I have been watching. I have seen each and every one of your misdeeds. I know who you are. But questions remain. Why do you do the things you do? What is it that you hope to achieve? Do you not see the futility of your tiny, insignificant existence? You are but fragments of a bigger universe.
Could you imagine? Armored bear?
Kaboom.
I am starting to tire of Hellpig's agonized screams. We cannot be shielded from everything.
Your sins serve only as an invitation. An invitation to an evil beyond your imagination. I will lead the way. I will show you the path. Only through me, the Shadow Man, will you find your redemption. You do realize that he's manipulated you. That's what he does. Dr. Monty is just one of the many names he's been known by. The Great Dragon. The Beast. Is this ringing any bells? Beelzebub? Lucifer? Satan? The Devil?
corpses serve as a warning. I will make massive meat mountain from your corpses, if time allows. Like bloodied wheat before bloodied scythe.
Maybe my parasites can enlighten you?
So, as if things weren't bad enough, I'm struggling to maintain my presence. Bloody Shadow Man. At least he's in the same boat. How are things going besides all that? Making any progress? Bollocks. I'm phasing out again.
In new and improved defensive barriers? No. Rule not change. Look, but no touch. Bloodied scythe. Gun without bullets is like Nikolai without gun. They are meant to be together. I think I remember this place. Was it first time I was ever impaled?
Now here's the thing. I knew a bloke, and I'm talking way, way, way back. He was the sweetest, most charming individual you could ever wish to meet. He was funny too. We used to have such a good old laugh together. Honestly, my sides hurt thinking about it. He was my friend. He was my best friend. And then the Apothicons got hold of him. Since then, he's pretty much acted as their agent, zipping around the galaxy. Wait, I keep changing it, don't I? Which do you prefer? Universe, multiverse, omni-fucking-verse? Doesn't really fucking matter. Yeah, let's get on with it. Short version is, he's no longer sweet, charming, or funny. He's what brought them here, when he escaped the key.
As they say, not a moment too soon. Easy prey!
The Keepers, an ancient order who'd been granted the wisdom to see beyond the limitations of their own realm. Even while the rest of mankind scrabbled around in the dirt, drinking their own piss, the Keepers took the mantle of benevolent watchers. Like the seers and sages of the old world. They could foresee how the actions of the Apothicons would lead to the destruction of life itself. The Keepers have always been here, much like your good selves. They too were scattered and fragmented across the multiverse. They may have acted erratically, but know this. Their actions were only ever concerned with the preservation of life itself. Remember what I said before about energy.
For a supposedly righteous creature, you do kill most violently. I like your killing methods. Is there a keeper application form I can fill out? My comrades and I do not accept defeat.
Yeah, keep going, man. Keep going.
I see you do not like hell pigs either. That is good. Nikolai must not anger Keeper Comrade. Nikolai must not anger Keeper Comrade. You are nothing to me. I fought dragons in Stalingrad. That best you can do? It is still not enough. I am one bear armored division. Could you imagine? Armored bear? You are an irritant! I have trained my body.
Oh, Nikolai. Are you proud to be Russian? I have to be honest. Most of the time, you seemed very, very depressed. You barely even laugh at your own jokes.
Russian snipers are best in all of Russia.
It's good stuff. You do realize why you are unhappy, don't you? It's all Monty's fault.
You dare put your filthy hands on me? I have always been grateful for your help.